Hello, Pally.
Today is Monday, October 15th, 2018.
And InFocus starts right now. Welcome to InFocus. I'm Anushka Sharma.
And I'm Maddie Drucker.
There's a lot going on our campus today.
Here's some important announcements from today's campus bulletin.
An opportunity to de-stress and create art with friends will take place tomorrow during tutorial. The Palo Alto Art Center will be in the ceramics room for an art making workshop. All students are welcome to attend and are invited to bring their friends. All materials will be provided and the event will take place in room 105. YAF Club will be hosting John Rice Cameron, president of Stanford College Republicans and son of Susan Rice, National Security Advisor to Obama, to speak about growing intolerance towards conservatives in Stanford in light of recent events. Cameron's talk will be this Friday in room 812.
Another meeting happening tomorrow is for seniors applying to UC or CSU schools. At the meeting, 50 students will get the chance to analyze the student's application and receive tips for answering insight questions. The meeting will take place in the Math Resource Center. Space is limited to 50 students who must sign up through Teach More. The event will start at 2:05 p.m.
Although seniors applying for college rarely makes the news, visitors to the White House seem to be a hot topic.
This past Saturday, an American pastor visited President Trump after being released from a Turkish prison. Andrew Brunson was welcomed by President Trump in the Oval Office on Saturday after being a prisoner in Turkey. He was imprisoned in October 2016 due to his alleged ties to an outlawed group as part of a crackdown on a failed coup in Turkey against President Recep Erdogan's government. A Turkish judge on Friday ordered him freed from house arrest on Friday after sentencing him to time served on terror and treason charges. Brunson said he and his wife look forward to spending time with his children and praying to see what God wants next from him.
Hurricane Michael's death toll climbed to 18 on Saturday after another victim was discovered in Virginia. Governor Rick Scott of Florida said in his 6 p.m. update Saturday, more than 1,800 law enforcement officers have been sent to impacted areas in the Panhandle and Big Bend, along with more than 400 ambulances and over 700 staff. The Florida National Guard has activated 4,000 soldiers and airmen to help with search and rescue, clearing roads and delivering supplies.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration pressed forward with its investigation of e-cigarette companies last week, sending letters to companies in an effort to uncover whether they are marketing products illegally and outside the agency's compliance policy. Also last month, the FDA requested that 5 major e-cigarette manufacturers, like Juul, explain how they plan to combat the use of their products by minors. The agency said it was looking into steps to eliminate the sale of flavored products and unveil the public education campaign about e-cigarettes. The FDA is considering civil and criminal avenues to enforce these regulations, including fines and seizures and injunctions.
E-cigarettes are a pretty new thing, but 235 years ago today, hot air balloons were invented.
Thayer Kacher, our very own resident historian, has been learning more.
What happened with the hot air balloon there?
Well, Maddie, on this date in 1783, that hot air balloon became the first to be controlled by a person. It was able to get up to about 75 feet and was a huge accomplishment at the time. This day will be remembered for the incredible invention of something that humans use as an enjoyable and incredible experience. That's all for me. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Thayer.
Pally Sports are doing amazing this year so far.
Max Bonsetter is in the studio now with the latest in Pally Sports news. Max, I heard there were a lot of wins taken home this weekend.
Yeah, that's right, Maddie and Anushka. There was a lot of action and a lot of winning over the weekend. Girls varsity water polo went undefeated in the Ron Freeman tournament this weekend. On Friday, they beat Wilcox 9-1. Later, they beat St. Ignatius 9-3. Finally, they got a 6-4 win versus Washington on Saturday. Great work. The girls' JV water polo joined the NorCal Invitational and beat Santa Cruz 7-5 on Saturday. In football news, it was a huge loss for the JV squad, 46-0. Get them next time, boys. Varsity came up big with a 47-10 victory over Fremont. Highlights included Geneseo Henley's 97-yard touchdown return, 3 touchdowns from Aiden Chang and QB Jackson Christ completing 11 of 20 passes for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Vikes are now 7-1 and will have some time to rest before their next contest, which is against Los Gatos in 2 weeks. Today is a day off for Pally Athletics, so back to you, Maddie and Anushka.
Thanks for that, Max. As we transition into fall, it's starting to get really cold in the mornings and the evenings.
Our meteorologist, Ori Nearpaws, is in the studio now with more on this.
Ori, what can we expect out there today?
What's up, guys? It's Ori here with weather. So let's get right into it. Today is going to be 75 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 80 and a low of 50. The humidity will get to 52%. And looking at Tuesday, it's going to be 76 and 48. And on Wednesday, it's going to be a high of 75 and a low of 49. Now, as we go to the 5cast, it's going to be sunny overall this week with a low of 75 and a high of 79. And a low of 48, my bad. And over the Bay Area, it's going to be 77 and 50 in San Francisco, a high of 79 and a low of 49 in Oakland. And down in San Jose, it's going to be a high of 82 and a low of 50. That's all for me. Back to you.
Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.